Is Perplexus, and it's a 3D marble game that's taking not only Canada by storm, but the world. And you are the inventor, Michael McGuinness.
Yes,
and you just
I fell off on my own game.
You fell off. You just lost your own game that you
Exactly.
created. Explain to us what this is.
Okay, sure. Well, the first thing is I didn't lose.
No,
because
you
what
didn't
this
lose.
is about
Okay.
is really the experience of trying and gaining skills as you go.
Right.
And if you fall off, you just get back on
just
again.
start
it's
again.
like what you ought to do in your own life when
Right.
things aren't going right.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is I'm following this
So it's a marble
path.
ball.
Exactly.
Okay.
And
what's that ball made of, actually? It
this-
looks like sponge or something.
Yeah, this ball, in order not to damage this handmade model,
Right.
is actually made out of a mouse ball from a computer.
Oh,
because it's a steel ball
that's
with a
good
rubber
idea.
coating on
This
it.
is the steel ball in the little
Yes,
ones.
that one
you
has
can
a ball
buy.
bearing in it.
Okay.
And the goal is that you start to learn how to move through this spatial object, which is like a sculptural form.
Right.
It's a very, very complex
It's
kind of
beautiful.
three-dimensional labyrinth.
How long did it take you to develop this game?
Well, I happen to have here the first one I made when I was in high school.
Oh, you're kidding. Okay, here.
And okay, now I'm just going to warn you. This
Yeah.
one, only one person has ever finished it,
And
it
that was
wasn't
you?
me, not me.
You're kidding
It's
me.
one of my students, actually.
So how did you come up with this idea? What are you? You're a professor, a teacher?
I teach sculpture and design in Santa Rosa, California.
And you love games? Is that
no,
how?
it's actually. I was taking a high school art class. This was when I was 17, and the teacher said it's time to design a board game. But with a big family, I have 11 brothers and sisters. They
Wow.
would beat me all the time.
Yeah.
But I love drawing mazes, and so I thought, well, I'm going to just try making a three-dimensional maze as a game instead.
Yeah.
And I did a sketch, which is really funky.
This is
but,
the original sketch.
That's the original. This is actually a
Oh.
copy of the original, just in case I lose it
Right.
on this tour.
That's
But it was
fantastic.
the idea of making sort of aqueducts and sort of Great Wall of China inside
Yeah.
of a cube. But the teacher said to build it,
Yeah.
and that's when everything transformed, because it actually became instead kind of a sculptural form in the center of a container.
Yeah, and it's beautiful to look at. I mean, I would, like a globe, I would have this on my, book stand or someplace
Right,
out where everyone
right.
can see it. And kids love this game. Why do you think kids love this so much?
The experience is that, well, see, for a long time people thought that this would only be a kid's game or it'd only be a men's executive toy or something like that.
Right.
But I've
They
discovered
wanted to
that there-
pinpoint you. They wanted to put you somewhere.
And it doesn't work that way. What
Yeah.
happens is that everybody loves it, and if a kid gets it for Christmas or for a gift, the mother starts playing with it, the father, the uncle,
Yeah.
the grandparents, and kids love it because it's got the kind of attraction or I guess the amount of focus that you'd have on a video game.
It does.
Because, yeah, you know how a video game just keeps people going for hours on end? This will do the same thing, except it has no batteries, no electricity.
It's portable.
Right,
And you're
you
still
can't
in the
lose any
present,
parts.
right? Which is what I
yes,
like
you're in
about
the
it.
physical world.
Yeah.
And in fact, what it's good for is helping you get your spatial skills and just an understanding of form. And it turns, like a child when they're developing their ability to see in the world.
Well, it's almost like those old Fisher-Price games for tiny kids, putting circles on a block and all that. This takes it to adult level
Yes,
and status, and it
yes.
gets progressively harder through the maze as you get up the levels,
That's right. In fact, as I'm going, I'll show you this.
Okay, go fast.
Okay,
Go fast.
I'm going to try to go fast, but when you're traveling a lot, you don't do it as fast as you used to. But I'm not too bad.
What level are you up to now?
I'm now at about 14. Oh, I fell off.
Oh, you did, Michael. Well, it took me an hour and a half to get to level 9, so that was pretty impressive. And now
Sure.
you have a new Super Perplexus?
Actually, I do make super plexuses, but
Oh,
those are
super
sculpture
plexus.
pieces.
Oh,
Those are
okay.
very big versions. This is a
okay.
tiny one.
This is the tiny
Yes,
version.
I've built them 1 meter in diameter with wooden tracks that are very complex for
amazing.
museums
so
and
is this your
collectors.
new job now, or do you
No,
still teach?
I'm still teaching,
Oh, you
but
are?
in fact I have a class to go to in about 2 weeks.
Good for you.
But these are the 2 latest versions.
Okay, and these are both Perplexus.
These are both Perplexus.
Side
This one's
two.
called Perplexus Original.
Okay.
And it's because it's the original.
And these two.
This one's called Rookie, Perplexus Rookie, because it's made for children 6
a little
or
bit
4
easier.
on
Oh,
up.
this is my game.
Yes,
right
this
here.
one's
I can tell you
definitely
that.
easier.
Okay.
And then we have the Epic, which
Okay.
I've never finished myself.
You know what?
so-
You can give that to Christy. She's our meteorologist. She's
Yeah, you wanna
very
try
good.
it?
Michael, so we're out of time. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
coming
very
in.
much. I appreciate it.
You can meet Michael and try to solve Perplexus tonight at the Chapter Store on Granville Street in Vancouver at 6:30. You'll be
Yes.
downtown. All right.
Thank you.
Christy, what do you think? Do you like these kind of games?
I think that's a great idea.
Isn't it wonderful?
Well
I'll give you
done.
the expert one.
Okay. Well, wait a second. The designer himself has never even
is
finished that hard one. So I'm not sure if I will be able to either. Thanks so much, you guys. Those are really cool. Look outside here. Oh, sorry, everyone. It was such a beautiful end to the day yesterday. Not end to the evening, though, once we watched the Canucks game, though, that's for sure.